New York's most dependable weather team. Here's meteorologist Hannah Evans.
Good morning, everybody. We are waking up to some lake effect snow showers, especially to the north of the Mohawk Valley here this morning. Let's take a look at our Cavity Tower camera overlooking the city of Utica. Right now here in Utica, we aren't really seeing any snow. We are just seeing partly cloudy skies here this morning. We will see this lake effect snow into the afternoon hours today. We'll be drying out in the afternoon to evening hours and overnight for the start of the weekend tomorrow, but unfortunately that rain looks to return by the end of the weekend and for the beginning of the work week. Now on our radar and satellite, we see again this lake effect snow is kind of forming over Lake Ontario. The winds are coming from the northwest, so it does look like it is pushing more towards the south, kind of towards the Mohawk Valley and down into the southern valleys later on this morning. The North Country did see some snow accumulation a little bit last night just on the grass, not really on the roads. We may be seeing some slippery conditions on the road since there is a winter weather advisory in effect for northern Oneida County until 11 a.m. Our temperature right now at Griffith Park Airport in Rome is at 35 degrees. They are looking at some snowfall right now. But once again, we are getting a little bit of a breeze out there. It's actually feeling like it is in the 20s right now, even down in the teens in the southern valleys. So make sure you bundle up if you're getting ready to head out the door. It does feel a little bit cold. We will see this lake effect snow into the afternoon hours, looking to clear out by the evening. Overnight lows dropping down to the 20s, mostly clear, so expect to wake up with a frost tomorrow morning. It will remain dry for tomorrow, but it will be more clouds than sun, and our high a little bit warmer in the mid-40s. For today, we have a high just in the upper 30s. Lake effect snow may be turning to rain a little bit later as we warm up a little bit. Overnight tonight, lows dropping into the 20s. It will be mostly clear. Tomorrow will remain dry, but mostly cloudy. That rain does return Sunday evening into Monday. This will be a cold rain, and we will see some more lake effect snow showers on Tuesday. Back to you, Gary.
Hannah, thanks. Some educators and several programs.
Good morning to the town of Floyd and all of the greater Utica region. We are seeing some lake effect snow here this morning, especially north of the Mohawk Valley, kind of heading towards Utica, and that wind is blowing from the northwest. We will be seeing some snow moving into the southern valleys later on this morning. This is all looking to clear out by the afternoon hours. And if you didn't know, the lunar eclipse is still happening here this morning. This is when the moon goes behind Earth's shadow. So it is happening until 5:30 a.m. this morning. So a little bit, maybe like 10, 15 minutes left of seeing this happen. But the peak of it did happen at 4 a.m. If we're looking to today, we will be seeing that lake effect snow throughout the day today. And we will see a high in the upper 30s. It is not going to feel that much warmer out there because we are seeing a wind coming in at 13 miles per hour, gusts up to 25 miles per hour. So make sure you bundle up if you are heading outside today. I'll have a look at your morning commute coming up. Back to you, Gary.
Hannah, thanks. The Storm Tracker 2 winter weather outlook is calling for less snow. Storm Tracker 2 winter weather outlook is calling for less snowfall and fewer stretches of colder temperatures than a typical winter here in central New York. Now, in case you missed last night's winter weather outlook, here are Chief Meteorologist Bill Cardis and Hannah Evans with a recap for us this morning.
Thank you, Gary. Meteorologist Hannah Evans and myself have put together the Storm Tracker 2 winter outlook, some ideas as to what we can expect for the upcoming season. This is, of course, is very different than what we do as a weather team every day with a 7-day forecast. We're not looking at individual storms or amounts of snowfall for any individual event, but we're looking at how things play out for the entire winter. So it is a little bit different. It's looking that this winter will be very active. We have active weather throughout any given winter, but the jet stream we think is going to be closer to our area, which will bring more storms than usual to central New York. And not all of them will be snow. We think there's going to be a mixed bag of precipitation, sleet, freezing rain, even some rain mixed in there as well. The lake temperatures are warmer than average heading into the winter season. This is one of the reasons why we wait so much longer than other outlets with this, because we want to make sure we have a good handle on what Lake Ontario's water temperature is. And with it being warmer than average, that means we are expecting to see some heavier lake effect snow events. This winter likely being driven by La Nina. And for more on that and how it affects the weather across North America, let's send it over to meteorologist Hannah Evans.
The typical setup of La Nina is when we see stronger than average trade winds. Now, these trade winds blow from the east to the west. So this brings cooler than average temperatures in the equatorial Pacific. Now, this is what sets up our jet stream. It creates a shape like this, and right above the jet stream to the north is where we see our cooler than average temperatures, and just to the south is where we see our warmer than average temperatures. Now, along the jet stream is where we see our most active storms. So you can see our area is kind of along that jet stream, so it looks like we are going to be seeing more storms in our area or just to the west of us. Now let's take a look at the top 5 similar setup winters. We see 2 out of 5 of these winters had below average temperatures, and 3 out of 5 of these similar winters had above average temperatures. Now looking at snowfall, these are the top 5 similar winters with the top 5 setup. We do see we are ranging from 43 inches to 104 inches of snow in these top 5 similar winters.
And putting that together, let's take a look at our official forecast for the winter season. This is what we're thinking for snowfall for the city of Utica, which typically averages 98 inches. We're calling for 65 to 85 inches of snowfall throughout the entire season, so a little bit less than normal.
Now for temperature, we are looking at above average temperature, which is an average of 27 degrees.
And so putting this together, I really want to stress a couple of things. Number one, there's still going to be plenty of winter weather. We think that we'll still have plenty of snow, a couple of big storms involved here as well. But with temperatures being a little bit above average, the snow is likely not going to stick as long as it usually has. And we'll see a little bit more breaks in some of those cold snaps that we will inevitably get for the upcoming season. So if you want to read more about this and how Hannah and I came up with this forecast, you can go to our website at WKTV.com. News Channel 2 at sunrise is back after the break.
New York's most dependable weather team. Here's meteorologist Hannah Evans.
Good morning, everybody. We are waking up to some lake effect snow showers in the northern part of the Mohawk Valley here this morning, kind of moving towards Utica right now. Here's a look at our CAV tower camera. We did have to angle it down to our parking lot because we couldn't really see any views of the city because of the snow that is falling. So once again, lake effect snow will occur this morning. This will end by the later afternoon hours today. We will start drying out overnight and for the start of the weekend. For tomorrow, the rain returns for the end of the weekend on Sunday evening and will kind of remain for the beginning of the work week. On our radar and satellite right now, we do see a wind coming in from the northwest. This is blowing over Lake Ontario and creating that lake effect snowfall. Now, this lake effect snowfall is falling a little bit further south than normal, so it is kind of moving into the Mohawk Valley, kind of moving towards the southern valleys here this morning. So expect to see some snowfall here this morning. It is above freezing out there. Our temperature at Griffith Park Airport in Rome is at 33 degrees right now. They are seeing some snow as well, but it is feeling quite chilly out there. Our wind chill temperature, it feels like it is in the 20s here in the Mohawk Valley and even down in the teens in some of the areas of the southern valleys this morning. So make sure you do bundle up if you are heading out this morning. It is not expected to warm up that much today. So we are seeing that lake effect snowfall here right now, looking to clear out at around 3 or 4 p.m. We will be mostly clear and temperatures will drop into the 20s in the overnight hours. So waking up tomorrow, expect some frost. We will see partly cloudy skies. A high tomorrow in the mid-40s. We'll see a little bit more clouds than sun, but it will remain dry for your Saturday. For today, we have a high in the upper 30s. That snow may turn to a little bit of a rain mix later on as that temperature does rise above freezing. Overnight tonight, we will remain mostly clear and lows will drop into the 20s. So it will be dry for the day tomorrow. The rain does return Sunday evening and will kind of linger for the day on Monday. This is going to be a cold rain. Lake effect snow, it does come back on Tuesday, and we are drying out for Thanksgiving Eve and for Thanksgiving. Gary.
Hannah, thanks. NASA astronaut Jessica.
Welcome back. there did happen to be a partial lunar eclipse that did take place this morning. Everyone is sending in their pictures here to me on social media. This picture was taken by Jody. She took this picture in Waterville just when it cleared out just in time to see the peak of this. So this is a great picture of the eclipse that had occurred this morning. Now, the chance of snow is very likely this morning. This does drop off at around 3 or 4 p.m. this evening and into Saturday. It will remain dry. We're not looking at any snow chances or any rain chances for the day on Saturday. But it is going to be quite windy out there today, so it will feel quite cold. Windy today, and the breeze will remain on Saturday, so even though it is going to be dry, temperatures in the 40s, may feel a little bit cooler than that because of this breeze. The breeze drops down to light for the beginning of your work week. I'll have a look at your commute coming up. Back to you, Gary.
Hannah, thanks. The two turkeys.
New York's most dependable weather team. Here's meteorologist Hannah Evans.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome back. We are waking up this morning with some lake effect snow showers, especially if you do live in the Mohawk Valley. This does still look to clear out by the afternoon. Let's take a look at our Cavity Tower camera. It is facing our parking lot because you can't really see any visibility facing the city of Utica, but it is facing our parking lot. As you can see, we are seeing some accumulation, some on the grass, a little bit less on the roads, and some on our cars as well. So this lake effect snow will last and it'll start to clear out into the afternoon hours. We are going to be drying out tonight and for the rest of the weekend. And that rain does return for the end of the weekend on Sunday evening. Now on our radar and satellite, we are seeing a northwest wind right now. This wind is blowing over the warm waters of Lake Ontario, and that is what is producing our lake effect snow here this morning. This lake effect snow band is moving further down south into the Mohawk Valley this morning. Once again, this is looking to clear out within a couple of hours, being totally cleared out by the afternoon hours. Our temperatures are ranging around freezing. We have 32 up in Old Forge, 38 in Yorkville. Going a bit further down south, we see temperatures still around freezing. 32 in Evanston and West Lawrence. So it is above freezing at this point, but it is feeling a little bit chillier than that. If we look at our wind chill right now, it is actually feeling like it is in the lower 20s. So again, if you are going outside this morning, make sure you do bundle up. It is quite cold out there. Lake effect snow is happening this morning. It will begin to clear out by the afternoon hours, moving a bit down south first and then clearing out. We will see temperatures overnight into the 20s and we will be clearing out. Waking up tomorrow, definitely may see some frost, more clouds than sun tomorrow, but it will remain dry. The high today is only in the upper 30s. That snow may turn over to rain a little bit later as that temperature rises. Overnight tonight, we are clearing out with lows in the 20s. We are dry for Saturday, but as we get into Sunday, the rain returns in the evening hours and for Monday. Lake effect snow comes in on Tuesday, but looks like we are going to be dry for Thanksgiving Eve and for Thanksgiving. Gary?
Hannah, thanks.
Welcome back. We are looking at some lake effect snow showers here this morning. So let's take a look at our Mesonet cameras across central New York here this morning. We are looking at snow in most of our areas, especially in Westmoreland, in Coldbrook, in Woodgate, in Camden. We're also looking at no snow accumulation in areas like Morrisville, Sherburne, Brookfield. So we are just seeing some scattered lake effect snowfall, especially in the Mohawk Valley this morning. So if you are grabbing your coffee, I would be opting for the extra large. Even though it is in the 30s, it is snowing and it is quite windy out there, making it feel a little bit cooler. For the rest of the day, we have lake effect snow, a high in the upper 30s, and overnight tonight, lows in the 20s, turning mostly clear. Gary?
Hannah, thanks. After a nearly us, we begin this noon with the first significant snowfall for many here in the Mohawk Valley. And that has led, obviously, to a number of accidents like the one behind me here. This one, an SUV into a pole on Powell Road in Trenton around 9 o'clock this morning. No injuries here, but it does show what the conditions are like out there on the roadways. Very slippery. Take your time. You got to get used to that driving in that stuff again. Meteorologist Hannah Evans has been tracking this system. And Hannah, not too much snow, but it is having an impact.
Yes, we are seeing that snow actually sticking on the roads this time in comparison to the last lake effect snowfall event. But before we get into that, I did want to show some pictures sent in by some of our viewers from the lunar eclipse that had occurred earlier this morning. This was sent in by Rena on Facebook, as well as this one by Andrew on Facebook as well. Now let's get back to the snow on our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. It is going to come to an end soon. We are still seeing some snow kind of moving through the Mohawk Valley, kind of in the northern part of the southern valleys here this afternoon. This is looking to come to an end at around 3 or 4 p.m. On our Mesonet cameras, we can see some accumulation, especially in Coldbrook and Westmoreland here this afternoon. Other places, no accumulation at all, like Brookfield, Sherburne, Lawrence. So it just depends where you live. We did see a lot of snow in the Mohawk Valley here this morning. But we will see some sunshine later on today. This snow is expected to end at around 3 or 4 p.m., but it is still going to feel quite cold out there today. And I will be tracking that snowfall coming up. Back to you, Gary.
Hannah, thanks. COVID-19.
From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist Hannah Evans.
Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome back. We are still seeing some lake effect snow showers, especially in the Mohawk Valley area and just north of the southern valleys this afternoon. Let's take a look at our Cavity Tower camera. We are seeing some low visibility up here on top of Smith Hill, but if you do look closely, there is snow accumulation on the grass up here. On our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar, we are still seeing some lake effect snow showers here this afternoon, but right now there are no more showers forming over Lake Ontario. So once this moves out, this is it. This should expect to move out within the next couple of hours or so. So we have lake effect snow ending by this afternoon. We will be drying out tonight, and we will remain dry for the day on Saturday. That rain will return by the evening hours on Sunday, and it will kind of linger for the start of the work week. Now, looking at our temperatures right now, we are at 35 degrees in Rome, so it is above freezing here this afternoon. But if we do look at the wind chill, it does feel 10 degrees cooler than that because we are still getting that wind coming in from the northwest at around 15 miles per hour. So it is feeling a lot colder out there, so make sure you do bundle up if you are heading outside for anything this afternoon. Taking a look at our winds, like I said, we are quite windy today from that lake effect, and it is a cooler wind. The breeze will remain for tomorrow, but once we get into Sunday and for the beginning of the work week on Monday, it should go back down to a light wind. On our Skycast, we do see we are above freezing right now, but like I said, it is feeling like it is in the 20s because of that wind. That lake effect snow should come to an end at around 3 or 4 p.m. this afternoon. We are totally going to clear out tonight and temperatures drop down into the 20s. So waking up tomorrow, expect to see some frost out there. It will be partly cloudy in the morning, but we will see increasing clouds throughout the day. But the good news is that it will remain dry. It will feel a little bit warmer. We have temperatures in the mid-40s for the high. On Sunday, it will remain mostly cloudy, but as we get into the evening hours on Sunday at around 5 to 6 p.m., we will be seeing a cooler rain coming in. Before today, we have a high in the upper 30s. Lake effect snow still lingering out there, coming to an end soon. Tomorrow, a high in the mid-40s. It will be mostly cloudy but dry out there tomorrow. For Sunday evening, we do have some cooler rain coming in that will last for Monday. Tuesday, more lake effect snow showers do come into the area, but it looks like we are drying out for Thanksgiving Eve and for Thanksgiving. Back to you, Gary.
And speaking of some cooler, Ron Allen reporting. Well, if you weren't with us at the top of the hour, slick road conditions this morning have led to a number of minor accidents as many vehicles are sliding off the roadways. For many, this is the first significant snowfall of the season to be driving in. This was a one-vehicle accident on Powell Road in Trenton. The driver was not injured. Meteorologist Hannah Evans joining us now. And Hannah, just enough snow to cause some issues out on the roadways there.
In comparison to our last lake effect snow event, the snow actually didn't really stick on the roads, but we did see some sticking to the roads here this morning. But first, I did want to take a look at some of the pictures from the lunar eclipse that happened earlier this morning. These pictures were sent in to our WKTV Facebook page. This was sent in by Rena, and as well as this picture sent in by Andrew. Now back to our snow. On our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar, we are still seeing some lake effect snow in most of our area, but if we do look over the lake, no more bands are forming. So once this does move out, that will be it for the day. On our Mesonet cameras across central New York, we do see kind of some accumulation in Coldbrook and Westmoreland, but you will also see areas with no accumulation like Brookfield and Sherburne. So this is very localized, mainly affecting the Mohawk Valley here this morning. But for today, we will see some sunshine later on as we clear out. Temperatures only in the 30s, so it is going to feel quite chilly out there. And I will be tracking when the snow will end coming up. Back to you, Gary.
Hannah, thanks. After nearly 9.
From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist Hannah Evans.
Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome back. We are still seeing some lake effect snow showers in our area right now, but this is looking to clear out by later on this afternoon. Let's take a look at our Cavvy Tower camera. We are seeing some low-level clouds and low visibility up here on top of that hill, but we are also seeing some snow accumulation in our area. On our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar, most of our areas here this afternoon are seeing some type of snowfall. But if we do look at Lake Ontario, there are no more bands forming over this lake for today. So after all this snow clears out by around 3 or 4 p.m. this afternoon, that should be it for at least today and tomorrow. So we have that snow ending this afternoon. We are drying out for tonight and for the start of the weekend tomorrow. But that rain does return Sunday evening. Our temperature here at the Griffith Park Airport in Rome is in the mid-30s, exactly 35 degrees. But let's take a look at that wind chill. That wind chill at Griffith Park Airport in Rome is sat at 25 degrees here this afternoon. So wherever you are, we are getting a wind chill, and it is making it feel about 10 degrees cooler than the actual temperature. So if you are getting ready to head out here today, make sure you do bundle up. It is feeling like it is in the 20s, so that could feel quite cold for most people. So it is quite windy today. It will remain breezy for tomorrow, but tomorrow we are drying out, so it should feel a little bit warmer, temperatures in the 40s. Once we get into Sunday and Monday, we will see a light breeze. That wind will really start to die down. So let's look at all of that on our Skycast. We do have those lake effect snow showers ending later on this afternoon at around 3 or 4 p.m. Once this happens, those clouds will begin to decrease as well. Partly cloudy skies here this evening. Temperatures will drop down into the 20s overnight, so there could be a possibility of some frost and some freezing. So if you are traveling overnight or early tomorrow morning, just be careful of that. There may be some ice on the roadways. Tomorrow it will be partly cloudy in the morning, but we will see increasing clouds throughout the day. But good news is that it will remain dry. Some peaks of sun are going to be mixed in there as well, with a high in the mid-40s, so feeling a little bit warmer than today. Once we get into Sunday, it will remain mostly cloudy for the overnight hours and the morning hours on Sunday. Temperatures in the 30s upon waking up. We will reach a high in the 50s, lower 50s on Sunday, but as we get into the evening hours around 6 p.m., we will start to see some cold rain. Before today, that lake effect snow is coming to an end later on this afternoon, only a high in the upper 30s. Tomorrow we will reach a high in the mid-40s, so feeling a little bit warmer, but we will see more clouds than sun tomorrow. We do have a cold rain returning Sunday evening, and that will last through the day on Monday. Lake effect snow will come back on Tuesday with windy conditions as well. We are looking to dry out on Thanksgiving Eve and Thanksgiving. Back to you, Gary.
Hannah, thanks. North American night owls, like our own Hannah Evans, were treated to a celestial spectacle this morning as a partial lunar eclipse filled the sky, and Hannah saw it firsthand out there. About 97% of the moon was within the Earth's shadow during the peak of the eclipse, which lasted about 3.5 hours. The entire event, however, went on for nearly 6 hours. The last time a partial lunar eclipse lasted that long was in 1440. Can you believe it? The next one won't be until 2669, making it a once-in-a-lifetime view, unless things change in the near future where life expectancy changes to more than 600 years. We're back with more right after that.
Time now for our first look at the forecast. Let's get over to Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis. Good, happy Friday to you, Bill.
Yeah, happy Friday. We're looking at a chilly start to the weekend, but we are getting some quiet weather and a chance to kind of just take a breath and get a breather here. We did pick up some snow overnight and into this morning. This is a look at some snowfall totals from our area. A lot of areas north of the valley getting about 2 to 4 inches as expected. Utica picking up an accumulation of snow for the first time this season of 1/4 of an inch. A live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. Still some very light snow showers continue across the area this evening. Little additional accumulation is expected. Our current temperature is 35 degrees. More of a concern tonight. We'll fall below freezing, so there could be a few icy spots developing. Some patchy black ice on untreated surfaces. A dry start to the weekend. The weather looks really nice on Saturday, and then rain returns looking ahead to Sunday. This evening, temperatures will fall below freezing as snow showers come to an end, and we're tracking the temperatures as we head into the weekend. Look at that forecast coming up. Jason, back to you.
Bill, thank you. County by county with the newest.
New York's most dependable weather team. Here's Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis.
Good evening. We are tracking drier weather as we head into the weekend. We will get a break from snow. Let's take a live look at our CAV tower cam as we look towards the south, overlooking the city of Utica this evening. We're looking at decreasing clouds. Still some lingering snow showers in the area, but these do come to an end over the next 1 to 2 hours. We will get a chance to clear out. This is a live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. Many areas did pick up a light accumulation of snow. And we do expect that to come to an end tonight. With some light snow on the ground and some roadways that are still wet, untreated surfaces tonight will have a tendency, or at least the possibility, of becoming slick. We call this black ice. It's when we see water that freezes on roadways. It's difficult to spot. It's very thin. And this is the conditions we're looking at tonight as temperatures fall. The risk will increase after, say, 7 to 8 p.m. as most areas do fall below freezing tonight. In addition to this, we will have patchy frost on the car windshield tomorrow morning. Your weekend forecast Saturday is looking nice. It is mostly cloudy, but remember, we are in one of the cloudiest times of the entire year. Temperatures will be in the low 40s. On Sunday, cloudy skies. Rain looks to develop as we head into the afternoon and evening. Temperatures will be in the mid to upper 40s. So if you are looking to get outside and enjoy the weather, it looks like tomorrow is going to be your best day to do that. If there's not any snow on the ground and you haven't taken care of the leaves yet, again, Saturday would be the best day to do that. Monday, we're looking at rain and cooler weather along with some breezy conditions. So again, if you are trying to get outside, Saturday is going to be the best day for that. Whitesboro, 35 degrees. Dolgeville, 35. Little Falls, also 35 degrees. Across Southern Valleys, Skinevus 32 and 35 in Sherburne. Taking the dog out for a walk this evening. The weather remains dry, and again, do watch out for a couple of icy spots later this evening. Tonight's featured dog is Troy. Temperatures climbing into the 40s here over the weekend, but it does cool off. In fact, the chilliest day of the next 7 looks to be Tuesday, with temperatures in the low 30s. Radar and satellite picture shows pretty quiet weather approaching from the west. We get a break in the weather, but low pressure will eventually develop and return. This is the low pressure that's making all kinds of headlines nationally for Thanksgiving travel. Locally, this is just going to bring us some rain Sunday and Monday. Storm Tracker 2 Skycast tonight. Overnight lows drop below freezing. We start out Saturday morning dry with mostly cloudy skies throughout the day. Best chance of seeing any sunshine will be early in the day. Temperatures again in the low 40s. Mostly cloudy Saturday evening. Heading into Sunday, we will see some light rain showers developing. So start out Sunday dry, but again, rain does develop and move into the region with temperatures in the upper 40s to low 50s. Tonight, mostly clear, down to 24 degrees. Tomorrow, mostly cloudy skies and a generally pleasant November day. Temperatures in the low 40s. Storm Tracker 2 7-day forecast. Again, that storm that everybody in the national media is talking about brings us some rain here for Sunday and Monday and breezy conditions. Some lake effect snow showers here Tuesday, 31. The weather looks nice heading into Thanksgiving. No big storms in sight, at least in that time. Temperatures in the mid 40s Thanksgiving, and we're looking at some rain showers Friday. Coming up in just a few minutes, the lunar eclipse was visible last night locally. We're going to take a look at some really awesome pictures.
Bill, thank you.
Very cool. Two major storms.
I was trying to think if he should come to the studio or, like Spencer was saying how he's really nervous, team might be nervous. Maybe Comet will be an emotional support animal too.
There you go.
Because they're not
We
going
need
to ever
one in the
lose
weather
again,
center here, too,
All right,
especially days like today.
We'll talk about that. Let's bring in Buddy.
Where's Buddy when you need him?
No, right? Yeah, we had a really great view of the moon last night. The lunar eclipse, we were worried about this. We were concerned about cloud cover, and fingers crossed it really worked out. This picture from Jody taking this fantastic shot of the moon during the eclipse last night, saying that we had just enough clearing during the peak of the event in his location. How about this shot? This is Dave Tewksbury, a beautiful shot of sort of the time lapse of how this worked out and how the moon becomes red as the Earth's shadow covers it more and more. The reason behind that is called Rayleigh scattering. It is a process in physics that has to do with light, visible light scattering, and that's what causes the moon to look red. This evening we have a viewing of the International Space Station taking place in about an hour. Skies are expected to clear out. This is a 3-minute show, and the neat thing about tonight's flyby is it should disappear pretty close to when it crosses above, when it moves overhead. It'll cross into Earth's shadow, again 6:41. Live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. Snow showers come to an end this evening. Temperatures in the low 30s. We're tracking a dry start to the weekend. Look at that forecast that's coming up. Kristen, back to you.
Oh, dear. Opening day of Rifles this afternoon led to a number of minor accidents, vehicles sliding right off the road. This was the case in Trenton. Take a look, Powell Road, about 9 a.m. The driver was not hurt. Time for a first look at the forecast. Chief Meteorologist Bill Cardis getting us ready for the weekend.
Yeah, the weather does quiet down as we head into the weekend. Let's take a look at snowfall totals today. A general 2 to 4 inches of snow fell across the North Country as expected. Floyd 4 inches, Westernville 3 inches, Barneveld 2.5 inches. Fairfield 2.5 inches, as well as Salisbury Center. Utica picked up its first accumulation of the season at 1/4 inch. In addition to the snow that we saw this morning, we also caught a glimpse of the lunar eclipse. Check this out. This picture from Dave Tewksbury, an amazing shot there. Skies cleared out just in time for this in parts of our area. And again, fortunate enough to see that. Live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. Snow showers come to an end as we head into this evening. Can't rule out maybe just a brief sprinkle or a flurry over the next hour or two. Our current temperature is 36 degrees. Weather headlines, watch out for a few icy spots tonight as we fall below freezing. It'll be a dry start to the weekend, but we're tracking some rain as we head into Sunday. Snow showers end this evening, temperatures in the 30s. I've got to look at that weekend forecast coming up. Jason, back to you.
Bill, thank you. Female Corrections
New
Officer.
York's most dependable weather team. Here's Chief Meteorologist Bill Cardis.
Good evening. We are tracking a break in the weather as we head into the weekend. Let's take a live look outside. We've been seeing snow for a good portion of the day with a light accumulation in the Mohawk Valley. This is a live look at the Cavity Tower Cam. The weather has quieted down, and we're expecting skies to clear out over the next 1 to 2 hours. Live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. Again, looking pretty quiet this evening. We're looking at generally dry weather. Keep an eye on road conditions and surfaces, because as we do fall below freezing, this mainly goes for areas that picked up a snow accumulation. There could be some patchy black ice tonight. It doesn't take much, just temperatures falling below freezing as we head into the overnight period. And we're also looking at this to continue through tomorrow morning. Remember, black ice happens on pavement. It's a very thin layer of ice, and it's really difficult to spot. Forecast heading into the weekend. Saturday looks to be the better of the outdoor days. Mostly cloudy, 43 for the high. We're expecting rain on Sunday. This is part of the storm that the national media is talking about. Locally, it produces rain and some wind. Not a whole lot of weather in our area, but it does look to be a generally unsettled start to early next week. Tonight, you can view the International Space Station. We're expecting skies to clear out, so it's going to be a pretty close call with sky cover here, but it flies by in just a few more minutes. Well, 6:41, about a half an hour here. Visible for 3 minutes. This one will disappear behind Earth's shadow as it moves across the sky. It's pretty neat if you get a chance to see it. Gray, 30 degrees. Paynes Hollow, 34. New Hartford, 35 degrees. Clinton, 35. Across the Southern Valley, Sequoia, 31 degrees. Edmonston, 33. And Whitesboro checking in with 34. Temperature trend, 48 for the high on Sunday. That's going to be the warmest day of the week. or at least the next 7 days. The coldest day, Tuesday, a high of 31. We are tracking pretty quiet weather to start the weekend. Winds turn into the west, so the lake effect comes to an end. And again, we're looking at mostly cloudy skies on Saturday. The next wave of low pressure will approach from the west and bring us some light rain on Sunday. Storm Tracker 2 Skycast tonight, mostly clear skies will be below freezing down into the low to mid 20s. Saturday morning starts out with some sunshine, but clouds will quickly move in. Temperatures will be in the low 40s. The weather remains dry heading into Saturday night, mostly cloudy, overnight lows in the mid 30s. And then on Sunday, rain will eventually return. I think most of the day will be dry, but in the afternoon and evening, some light rain develops, and that will continue into Monday. Mostly clear tonight, down to 24. Tomorrow, we're looking at mostly cloudy skies. Temperatures climb into the low 40s. Storm Tracker 2 7-day forecast. Rain developing late Sunday and into Monday. Breezy conditions, temperatures in the 40s both days. This might end as some light snow late Monday, especially along hilltop locations. Tuesday, lake effect snow showers, windy and cold. Low 30s Wednesday and Thanksgiving looking dry. We'll get a nice break in the weather for folks that are traveling with temperatures in the 40s. Back over to you.
Thank you, Bill. Still to come on News Channel 2 at 6. We're going to go live the weekend. Here's Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis.
All right, Jason, temperatures have dropped pretty quickly here, and we are talking about some frost. Already starting to form outside. It is going to be pretty thick tomorrow morning, so you're going to want to budget a couple of minutes to take care of that as you're heading out the door. We're looking at temperatures that have already dropped, already down into the 20s here this evening. A look at our current temperature, 28 degrees with clear skies and calm winds. And we are looking forward to at least some nice weather tomorrow, some dry conditions heading into tomorrow morning. This is a live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar, and again, it is looking clear. We had some snow earlier today, many areas picking up a light accumulation, and that snow is done for now. We are expecting drier conditions heading into the weekend. We're mostly clear and we're chilly tonight. Overnight lows drop down into the low to mid 20s. Our next chance of rain is going to be on Sunday. We're going to have a look at that weekend forecast coming up. Jason, back to you.
Bill, thank you. Going county by county now.
From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis.
Good evening. We're taking a live look outside. This is our Cavity Tower Cam overlooking the city of Utica. Skies have cleared out. We have that nearly full moon in the sky tonight, nice and bright. This was the scene last night. Well, I guess it's still technically today. Very early this morning, the lunar eclipse. This picture from Jody. Fantastic shot there. We did have clear skies early this morning for viewing for that. And again, also being able to see the moon out tonight. A live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. It is looking quiet. Our weather has cleared out, and we'll start out Saturday with some sunshine, but the clouds return as we head into the afternoon. Temperatures climb into the low 40s. That looks to be the better of the two outdoor days. By Sunday, we're expecting some rain to return to the area. It's not going to be a washout, but the afternoon does look wet. Temperatures will be in the upper 40s. The winds are going to slowly return Saturday. Light winds, Sunday, breezy conditions. You'll notice the winds here for Monday and Tuesday, all thanks to an area of low pressure moving into the area. Temperature trend, the warmest day Sunday of the next 7, the coldest day Tuesday, 31 for the high. Temperatures will generally be in the 40s here for most of the week. Radar and satellite image shows low pressure approaching from the west. We will see at least dry weather for tomorrow, though. Winds turn into the west, and the weather does warm up somewhat. Tonight, watch out for some patchy frost, and a couple of icy spots are possible, especially in areas that saw snow today. A little bit of patchy black ice here first thing tomorrow morning. We start out Saturday morning dry, a little bit of sunshine early in the day, but then the clouds start to work their way in. Temperatures will climb into the low 40s. Tomorrow night, the weather remains dry, mostly cloudy. On Sunday, we start out dry, but we are tracking some low pressure that will be rolling into the region, and that will bring us some widespread rain heading into Sunday evening and Sunday night. Mostly clear tonight, down to 24. Tomorrow, mostly cloudy. Sunshine early, but again, the clouds move back in during the afternoon, a high of 43. Storm Tracker 2 7-day forecast. Rain returns late Sunday, 48. Breezy conditions Monday, low 40s, rain briefly turning over to snow. Lake effect snow showers Tuesday, chilly, 31 for the high. The weather looks nice and quiet for the big travel day Wednesday, and Thanksgiving Thursday looks dry, sunshine, temperatures in the mid-40s with the cold rain back into the picture as we look ahead to Friday. We'll be right back.
Forecast. Let's get over to Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis. Get you set for the weekend.
Yeah, we're starting out the weekend pretty chilly. In fact, you're going to have to scrape off the car windshield first thing tomorrow morning. Temperatures will fall below freezing, already below freezing. Will drop down into the 20s. So again, first thing in the morning if you're heading out early, again, dealing with some frost. Our current temperature, and it's a chilly one, 26 degrees. Clear skies, calm winds. You have a beautiful shot of a nearly full moon in the sky tonight. And we are going to be looking forward to a dry start to the weekend. This is a live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. Again, looking nice and quiet across the region. We'll continue to cool off. We'll drop down into the low 20s tonight under mostly clear skies. Some rain returns on Sunday. We've got a look at that weekend forecast coming up. Jason, back to you.
Bill, thank you. Let's go county by county with the newest.
New York's most dependable weather team. Here's Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis.
Good evening. We're taking a live look outside. This is our CAVV Tower Cam overlooking the city of Utica. It is cooling off quickly tonight. Temperatures have already dropped into the 20s. Beautiful shot of last night's lunar eclipse. This picture taken by Jody. We've got a nearly full moon still in the sky, shining brightly tonight. It's a live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. It'll be a dry start to the weekend. Temperatures will be in the low 40s tomorrow under mostly cloudy skies, and the nicest day to be outdoors is tomorrow as we have some rain returning on Sunday with temperatures in the upper 40s. The breeze kicks up over the next few days, turning windy on Monday and Tuesday. Temperatures over the next 7 days ranging from 48 degrees as the high on Sunday to as low as 31 on Tuesday. Some big swings in the temperature ahead. We're tracking low pressure working in from the west. It'll be arriving as we head into Sunday. So we'll start out Saturday dry. Watch out for some patchy frost in the morning. Temperatures start out in the low 30s. Sunshine in the morning gives way to clouds as we head into the afternoon. Temperatures climb into the low 40s. The weather remains dry heading into Saturday night. We're looking at partly cloudy skies, temperatures staying generally above freezing. And then Sunday starts out the day with clouds, and we will see some rain developing very late in the day with high temperatures in the upper 40s. Mostly clear tonight. We're down to 24 degrees. Tomorrow, mostly cloudy, and again, a generally nice afternoon with high temperatures in the low 40s. A look at your Storm Tracker 2 7-day forecast. Rain here on Sunday. Temperatures in the upper 40s. Again, that's late in the day. It's breezy as low pressure moves into the area. Brings us more rain on Monday, followed by a drop in the temperature. Much cooler Tuesday, low 30s. The weather looks to dry out just in time for the big travel day Wednesday, as well as Thanksgiving with sunshine temperatures in the 40s. Jason.
Bill, thank you. Up next.